Good morning. Whether you are here in person or you are online, it's wonderful for all of us to be together. As we settle in for the hour, let's pause now and center our minds and our hearts for worship. And we begin with words by Kathleen McTeague. You who are broken-hearted, who woke today with the winds of despair whistling through your mind, come in. You who are brave but wounded, limping through life and hurting with every step, come in. You who are fearful, who live with shadows hovering over your shoulders, come in. This place is sanctuary and it is for you. You who are filled with happiness, whose abundance overflows, come in. You who walk through your world with lightness and grace, who awoke this morning with strength and hope, you who have everything to give, come in. This place is your calling, a riverbank to channel the sweet waters of your life, a place where you are called by the world's need. Here we offer in love. Here we receive in gratitude. Here we make a circle from the great gifts of breath, attention, and purpose. So come in, my friends, and let's worship together.
It's time for us to light our chalice, the symbol of Unitarian Universalist tradition. This morning, Mohan Parikh, one of our junior worship helpers, will light our chalice flame while I read our words. Our chalice lighting words today are by Gregory Pelly. And so we gather from the ebb and flow of our lives, thirsty for connection to ourselves, thirsty for connection to others, thirsty for connection to the larger life. As we light this chalice, may all who gather here be filled with joy and hope, filled with compassion and love. Here we may be filled so that we may pour ourselves out into the world. And now please stand as you're able for our affirmation by James Philip Blake. Charlotte Salisbury, another of our junior worshipers, will help us.
Please repeat each line after me, which helps our littlest UUs participate even if they can't read yet. Love is the spirit of this fellowship.
Love is the spirit of this fellowship.
And service is its law.
And service is its law.
This is our great covenant.
This is our great covenant.
To dwell together in peace.
To dwell together in peace.
To seek the truth in love.
To seek the truth in love.
And to help one another.
And to help one another.
Should I read that? And now let's stay standing for our opening hymn. Today, Alistair Adams, another one of our worship helpers, will join me up here to help lead our song. Please bring your great hymnal. Our opening hymn today is number 360, To Here We Have Gathered.
Come and step inside.
Good morning. I'm Beth Wilson, one of your worship associates. Welcome. Welcome especially to any newcomers, returning members, and anyone who joined us online today. We're delighted to have you with us. We're a community of many ages, and we all worship together. You can join us many ways on Sunday, including online, here in the sanctuary, or from one of the many rooms in our building where we live stream the service. In particular, I want to draw your attention to the family room, which is located out the doors and to the right. The family room is especially great if you need a place to talk, soothe a crying infant, or to get the wiggles out. Our service is live streamed there, so you won't miss a thing. Kids are always welcome in our services, but we offer childcare as an additional option for families with small children ages 9 months to 5 years. Parents, if you find yourself in need of childcare at any point during worship today, please bring your little one to room A in our Gateway Center. Again, welcome to everyone with us today. We are glad you're here.
So this is an exciting time of the year. Not only have so many of us returned here after our summer adventures, but recently a new school year has started for our children, our youth, and our college students. And during these next couple of weeks, our religious education year here in our own fellowship begins for everyone in our congregation, adults and children alike. Now, this can be an exciting time of the year, but it can also be a little bit scary. It can be exciting because of all the new things that are in store for us, but it can also be scary for the same reason. Maybe you are a little bit nervous about how well you'll do in your classes, whether your teachers will like you, or whether you will make new friends. And maybe you are excited about those things too. And to honor this special time, we have a special ritual. Now, you may have seen an invitation in our newsletter to bring your backpacks and your book bags to worship today for our backpack blessing. And this year, we may carry all kinds of things in these backpacks and book bags. We may carry books for school and for our own enjoyment. We may carry homework and artwork and doodles and notebooks, maybe a laptop or a tablet, perhaps some snacks or homemade lunch, but there's just a little bit more that we're going to put inside of those bags now for our ritual. And you might not be able to see these things, but they'll be there inside your backpack, stuffed way down deep so that they can't fall out. And the very first thing we're going to put into those backpacks today is hope for all of you. We're putting inside our hope that this school year will be absolutely wonderful for you. We're putting inside our hopes that you will make lots of friends, that you will learn some new things, develop many new skills that will help you throughout your entire life. And that's the hope. The second thing we're putting in those backpacks today is our faith in all of you, our belief in you. We hope that this school year will be absolutely wonderful, but we also know that sometimes we can face some difficult problems. Sometimes there's a problem maybe about dividing fractions, or maybe there is a problem because you and your best friend got in a fight. Sometimes there is a problem for standing up for what is right, which is never easy to do. But all of us here in this congregation have faith in you. We believe in your ability to solve whatever problems you might face this coming year, especially with a little bit of help from friends, your parents, and all of the people who love and care about you. And the final thing that we are putting in these backpacks today is going to be our love and our care for you. Wherever you take these backpacks and other bags this year, remember that you take with you the love and the care of everybody here in this congregation, and our belief that you are wonderful and you are worthy of love exactly as you are right now. And we hope that you will maybe share some of that love with everybody that you meet this year. So if you have brought your book bag or your backpack with you today and you'd like to have a blessing, please come up now, and we're going to put a big scoop of those 3 blessings, our hope for you, our belief in you, and our love and care for you into those backpacks. Come on up now. Oh, and if you brought a backpack or a book bag with you today, but you were not able to come up, please raise your hand, and one of our junior worship helpers will come collect your bag from you and bring it up for you. Come on up now. All right, Spirit of Life, you who are always reaching out to our hearts, our minds, and our spirits, inviting us to learn and to grow, sparking new ideas and questions, and nurturing wisdom and understanding in us. This morning we brought our backpacks and our book bags, symbols of and tools of learning and knowledge, to this sacred place, to this spiritual community, so that they may be blessed. Some of us have started school for the very first time. May our learning be blessed. Some of us have returned to school once again. May our learning be blessed. Some of us are just starting college or grad school. May our learning be blessed. Some have returned to school after a long, long time away. May our learning be blessed. Some are participants in this congregation's religious education program for all ages. May our learning be blessed. Some are lifelong learners, students of the School of Life. May our learning be blessed. Wherever we go to school, whether we attend school online, whether we are homeschooled, participate in the congregation's religious education classes, or engage in individual study, may all our learning be blessed. Spirit of Life, you who are continually nurturing our growth, may all of our learning be blessed. Amen, and blessed be. And it's time now for our milestones and passages. You know, every week we come here maybe with a lot on our hearts. Maybe something really big and exciting happened in your family recently, or maybe you're going through something hard. And children can have milestones and passages too, joys and sorrows, things that make you happy or sad. And whatever our age and whatever the individual joys and sorrows of your own life, you can share them here in our service by filling out our milestones and passages form online before 9 a.m. on Sunday morning. And you can also fill out a card and bring it with you during the service for that to be shared. Now, we have just one milestone and passage to share today that has been submitted, and please respond afterwards by saying we hold you in our hearts. And if you are joining us online today, I invite you to participate in the chat or in the comments. This morning, it is with sadness that I share the news that Morristown UU member Elbjorg Birkenkamp passed away yesterday. Yeah. Details about a memorial service to celebrate her life will be shared at a later time. Now, at this time, we pause, as is our custom here, to light a candle from our chalice flame as a memorial flame to honor her life. Today we hold in our hearts Elbjorg's sons and family, her friends, and all who loved her in this time of grief. We hold you in our hearts. Let's go ahead now and take a quiet moment for the prayers and meditations of our own hearts. This is a time for us to practice something we should maybe be doing a little bit every single day. But we do it together on Sunday just to help us remember how to do it. So go ahead and settle into your seat. Close your eyes if that's something you feel comfortable doing. We're going to take a little while to just focus on our breath, just breathing in and out. Maybe hearing the breaths of the people around you, this community that is holding you. Feeling the spirit of life, which is sometimes known as ruach, or breath, or wind. Feeling that spirit of life moving in and out of our bodies. Let's go ahead and take 3 deep belly breaths and then a moment of silence. Amen and blessed be. And now let's go ahead and please remain seated as we sing number 100. I've got Peace Like a River, which you can find in your gray hymnal as well as up here on our screen.
Peace like a river in my soul.
We come now to the time in our service each Sunday when we pause to offer our gifts of financial support to this congregation. Your donations make all that we do here together possible and also help make our wider community a better place. That's because each Sunday we give at least half of the money we collect to an organization that is doing good work to advance our Unitarian Universalist values of love, justice, equity, transformation, pluralism, independence, and generosity in a world that hungers for them now more than ever. Today's offering will be split 50-50 with Nourish New Jersey, creating barrier-free solutions to homelessness, hunger, and poverty in Morris County. You may give in our collection plate or by following the instructions printed in your order of service and shown on the screen. Thank you in advance for your generosity. Will the ushers please come forward to accept our offerings?
Today is a special day for us. Today is the start of a new congregational year. Now, in the past, some of our Unitarian Universalist congregations used to take a break over the summer. Sometimes they wouldn't even hold worship services. Instead, people would go off and do their own things for the summer, and then they would come back together when the autumn started. Nowadays, we don't close up all summer, but it's still a quieter time in our congregations. Our classes take a break, and people sometimes take a break from our congregation too. Still, we come together every year in early September to strengthen our connections with one another and to reaffirm our commitment to building a beloved community. For many of us, today is a homecoming to the place that we love. For others, it might be your very first time here, and we welcome you here with open arms. To celebrate this special time, Unitarian Universalists have a tradition, a water ceremony, sometimes called water communion. Many of you brought water with you here today from places that mean a lot to you. Maybe the water came from a burbling stream near a place that you love, or perhaps from the swimming pool of your childhood home, or from your grandma's faucet at a family gathering. And wherever that water came from, soon you will get to pour it into the big bowl that we have here. This common bowl represents the congregational life that we all share together. It represents community, each of us and all of us together. Each person brings something special that helps our community to thrive. You did that with your presence and also with your contributions. We each have different journeys that led us here, different perspectives and our own unique skills and energy, and yet together we form one community. When we each pour our separate water into our shared bowl, we honor our sacred connections to each other. And this is the lifeblood of our shared ministry. Now, soon you will add your water to our shared bowl, but first I invite you to pause now and think about the water that you brought today. Where did it come from? What was special about that place? Maybe your water comes from a creek that your family visited and it reminds you of all the fun that you had there. Maybe you moved this summer and you gathered some water from the faucet before leaving to remind you of your old home. Maybe you gathered it from your backyard on a rainy day where you were able to curl up with a good book and it reminds you of the rest and renewal that you felt. So let's go ahead now and just take a moment to each think about the water that we brought today and what it means to us personally. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get us started. So the water that I brought and I will pour in a moment is very special. It is water from last year's water communion service. Now, I collected it after the service and I saved it for us. And this water holds all of this congregation's dreams and efforts from the past year together. And so as we begin our new congregational year, we honor our past and everybody who helped make our community what it is today. We honor our accomplishments and the possibilities that they open up for us for the future. Now, after I come over and I pour the water, please go ahead and come forward and add your own water to the bowl. And if you would like someone to bring your water up for you, again, please raise your hand and one of our junior worship helpers will come collect your water and bring it forward for you. And if you didn't bring any water with you today, never fear. We have a pitcher of water here for you to use. No excuses. So when you come up, please pour just a little splash of water there into the bowl. That helps make sure that there's room for everybody to be able to pour their water. All right, let's go ahead and have everyone come up. Probably one row at a time is going to be a little bit easier. It's a small space here. So come on up, I'll begin. water who was not able to bring it forward? If so, go ahead and raise your hand and we'll come collect that and bring it forward now. Okay. We have poured our water into the common bowl of our community. With it, we share our hopes and our fears, our strengths and our growing edges, our wisdom and our wonderings. Just as you each bless this community by your presence, may this community be a blessing to us all, offering living waters that sustain, refresh, and inspire us for all of the days ahead. Amen and blessed be. All right, so we have had a full service today, so this sermon is going to be short and sweet today. I'm sure you're absolutely heartbroken about that. In a few minutes, we're going to sing a hymn that I really love. It's a new one to me. It is called, "O Come, You Longing, Thirsty Souls." Now, that is a poetic way of saying, hey, if you are longing for something in life, come and join us. Now, we all know what it means to long for something. When our stomachs growl, we long for food. When our mouths feel pasty and dry, we long for water. When we're sleepy, we long for a nice, warm, cozy bed and for a good night's rest. But we also have longings that aren't just about our bodies. They're also about our hearts and our spirits. You know, we long to be loved. When we are little, we want some hugs from our parents and maybe a high five from a good friend. As we grow older, we might long for a very special someone who maybe makes our heart flutter a little bit. We also long to feel safe, especially when the world can seem scary and uncertain. Maybe we've heard something upsetting on the news, like we so often do these days. And in those moments, we long for comfort. We also long to belong, to be part of a group that says you are welcome here just as you are. And we long for hope. When life feels uncertain, we long for signs that things might get better and for the faith that things might get better. Now, there are two other kinds of longing that are especially spiritual. The 20th century Unitarian Universalist minister James Luther Adams called them intimacy and ultimacy. Now, intimacy is our longing to be close to other people. Ultimacy is our longing to be close to something bigger than ourselves. Now, these longings are part of what draws us into spiritual community. We are like thirsty travelers gathering together around a well, seeking some cool drinks of water to refresh not just our bodies, but also our souls. And we will talk about that a little bit more here soon. But first, as is our custom here in our congregation, we are going to pause and sing. We're going to sing, "O Come, You Longing, Thirsty Souls." It's number 209 in your gray hymnal. And of course, the words are also on our screen. We will sing just the first verse for now. Now, when I think about intimacy and ultimacy, I think about two different kinds of connection. You know, intimacy is with the people around us, our friends, our family, and our community. And ultimacy is with the mystery above and beyond us, the earth, the star universe that we are part of, and whatever it is we believe holds it all together. Now, let's start with intimacy. That's our longing to be in relationship. We are wired for connection. It's right there in our brains and in our DNA. Here in our Unitarian Universalist congregation, we try to build relationships that are kind, fair, and respectful. We want to be the kind of community where people feel safe to be themselves, fully themselves, especially when society offers fewer and fewer spaces for people to do that. Intimacy, though, is also about the desire to be seen. We each long to be seen, not just noticed, but truly known. We want others to understand our thoughts and our feelings, and we want to understand theirs too. That is intimacy. Now, here in our congregation, we are trying to build real community where people don't just attend activities together, but really get to know each other. Now, next, there is ultimacy. Ultimacy is our longing to understand the big picture. Why are we here? What does it all mean? Is there a God, a spirit, or a force that connects everything? Now, different people have different answers to those questions, but whatever we believe, we long to feel connected to that greater reality. And we want to know that our joys and our sorrows matter in the grand scheme of things. So, we gather together in spiritual community to explore those questions together and to learn from each other's discoveries. Now, we will delve into that more, but we're going to go ahead and sing again here. I told you this is going to be short and sweet. So we're going to sing now the second verse of "O Come You Longing Thirsty Souls." We will remain seated for this one. We'll stand for the third one. Right, so here's the thing about spiritual community. It isn't just for us. It isn't just about us. It's not just about our own spiritual fulfillment or our own self-actualization. So what do we do with the abundance that we find in our spiritual communities? What do we do when our own thirst for connection and meaning has been quenched? We share. It is like the line in that hymn we've just been singing, "The rain and the snow fall not in vanity, but for the purpose, water, earth, to feed humanity." Now, when I sing those words, I picture rain pouring down into a stream. The stream rushes down the mountainside to a little farm there at the bottom. There's plenty of water for the crops there, more than one tiny farm can ever use all by itself. So what might that farmer do? Perhaps they could build some irrigation canals and share that abundance with their neighbors whose farms also need to be watered. The water doesn't help just one person. That's not its purpose. The water is there to help everyone. There is more than enough to share. So when we find love and hope and meaning in our community, we can pass it on. We can make room for all of those who are still thirsting. We can welcome them in and offer them a cool cup of water to quench their thirst. And we can get rid of whatever barriers make it hard for them to come forward to that metaphorical well. Now, sometimes welcoming new people might mean inviting them to activities that our existing community already really loves. But other times, it might mean creating some new activities to meet the spiritual needs of those who haven't found us yet, but could soon if we just make some room for them. Now, Unitarian Universalism is sometimes called the best-kept secret. So many of us come to this faith later in life, never having heard about it before. Now, that makes me really sad because I know how powerful Unitarian Universalist communities can be in people's lives. I have seen people whose lives have literally been saved because they found a UU congregation that welcomed them, that loved them, and that helped them to heal when they needed it the most. And in today's world where so many people are left out, pushed down, or Even under attack, we need communities like this one. Communities that say to people, you matter, you belong, we want you here, and let's build something beautiful together. So as we gather once more for Ingathering and take on this new congregational year together, let us remember to make space for new voices, for new stories, and new souls who are thirsty for connection and for meaning that we offer here. And when our own cups are full, let's pour just a little bit of ourselves, a little bit of refreshing water into someone else. Amen. Blessed be, and may it be so. All right, and now let's rise and body your spirit for that third verse of "O come you longing thirsty souls." And if any of our junior worship helpers would like to help with this hymn, you're welcome to come up now. It is number 209 in your hymnal.
Before we close, I'd like to draw your attention to our Minutes for Ministry, a time for brief updates about ways to stay engaged with our community beyond our Sunday service. This morning, I'd like to draw your attention to the following announcements. Newcomers are invited to fill out a welcome card to help you get connected with us. You can also talk to our welcome ambassador, who would love to meet you and answer any questions. Look for the Sunny Gold sash. Anyone needing a caring present this morning will find a compassionate listening ear with one of our lay pastoral care associates. You'll recognize them by their sky blue sashes. Will today's welcome ambassador and lay pastoral care please stand and wave? Good. Also, let's see. Thursday evening, join us for our book talk with Arta Butcher, a longtime friend of our fellowship. Also this Thursday, we invite children in 3rd through 8th grade to join our brand new children's choir. Our children's choir will sing in services once a month, beginning on September 28th. There are many ways kids can assist in services. Our Junior Worship Helper program welcomes preschool, elementary, middle, and high school students as chalice lighters, speakers, song leaders, ritual assistants, ushers, greeters, and more. Kids, if you'd like to join the team, please have your grown-ups send an email to Reverend Sasha. Finally, join us for today's Ingathering potluck and take a few minutes to drop by our communal art project, a canvas honoring our values. Now skip the part. Full details about these and many other activities, including dates, times, and locations, can be found on the back of your order of service, our weekly newsletter, or on our website at muuf.org. Now, we usually have time, and I know for other announcements, and I know we have time for just one today. Yeah, come on up. Come on up. Do you want me to put this so you can stand on here? Do you want me to lift you up to the mic?
Can I hold you up?
I offered to hold her up. She doesn't want to. Go ahead, talk.
I'm going to
Do you want your mommy to help remind you the words? Come on up, Mommy. She wants you to help remind her the words. And I'm holding this down.
I'm going to Stony Hill Farm on next Sunday after church. If you would like to come, you could come.
Good. Thank you. Another one?
If it's at,
That's slow.
if it's at least 8:58.
Okay. Are there any others? There's a desperate waving hand in pink. Wait a minute. Let her come first. She looked desperate, more desperate than you.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kim Dunn-Mennel. I'm the chair of the service auction this year, and I'd like to announce we have a fabulous theme. Our theme is You Light Up My Life. And the kickoff party will be, is coming along. It's going to be November 8th. And I just want to say that look at your newsletter this week and the website later this week, and you'll see the links to how to enter your offerings. We have also even a special, easier link if you just want to renew like a dinner and you just want to change the date. And don't worry if you might have trouble. We're going to be here Sundays at coffee hour with our laptops, and we'll be able to help you out. Thank you.
I love my mom very so much.
That's a very hard one to follow. Hi, I'm Marjorie Wormser on behalf of the Fun Community Connections team. Now that we're all back from our summer travels, this is a great time to think about reconnecting through monthly groups. There are two types of groups available. One is a cinema circle where we have a potluck, but before then, the host will pick a film that you watch in the comfort of your jammies and slippers, and we get together and discuss. The other is Meals with UU Friends, a monthly group that could be at a restaurant or potluck here or at someone's home. There are two people here who have more information. Jerry Weinstein, raise your hand, and Rita Morris. Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Jason Salisbury. On the 4th of October, we're going camping at Worthington State Forest. We have a group site. We got spots for 25 more people. So if you're interested, the link is on the back of your order of service, or talk to myself or Nick. Thanks.
All right, the time has come for us to bring our time of worship to a close, but although Alistair will extinguish our chalice flame for us, its light will continue to burn in our hearts. Alistair. Come on up. There we go. As we go out into our daily lives, I leave you with the words of Kaylee Rice. It starts with a drop, then a trickle, a burble, a rush of water bubbling toward its destination, and finally the wide, endless sea. All rivers run to the sea. Today you brought water, poured it into a common bowl. Though our experiences have differed, these waters mingle, signifying our common humanity. Today you came and shared in this sacred community. May you depart this sacred space, hearts filled with hope for new beginnings, a fresh start. Go forth, but return to this community where rivers of tears may be shed, where dry souls are watered, where joy bubbles, where your life cup overflows, where deep in your spirit you have found in this place a home. All rivers run to the sea. Amen. Blessed be, and go in peace after our potluck.